from Mount St. Charles Saints here in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. This is Northwood Hockey on Game Castle TV as we're getting set for the second of two matchups here in Rhode Island between the Huskies and Mount St. Charles Saints. I'm Gus Garvey. I'll have your play-by-play for this afternoon. Huskies come into this game off a 5-1 win yesterday, in which they blew the game open in the second period with 3 goals. Shane Chernusky, Owen Flynn, and Sam Line. And Devin Staker allowed 1 on the winning effort. Staker comes into this game with a .935 save percentage, a 27-9 record, 6 shutouts, and a goal against average of 1.62. We'll see if they can keep up those numbers today as he's getting the nod in net once again. We'll have word on the South Kent starting goaltender in a minute, but for now what we do know is that there were some suspensions handed out after the fight in the second period. Ritter Coombs for the Huskies will sit this one out. Ryan Warner for the Saints will sit this one out after getting into a scrap near the end of the second period. Of course, one of the top 2 leaders in penalty minutes on this Northwood team, Ritter Coombs and Alexis Trudeau. Coombs with 89, Trudeau with 83. But talking to Coombs before the game, he thought this would be the cleanest game Trudeau played all year. What he said was that he starts it and then Trudeau joins in, and without Coombs on the ice, expect a much cleaner game out of both sides. Got 2 minutes to go till a puck drop. Talking about the suspension. Ritter Coombs finished yesterday's game with 17 penalty minutes, and he's going to sit this one out. As we're moments away from puck drop here in Rhode Island. So we have confirmation on the starting goaltender this afternoon for Mount St. Charles. It'll be number 30, Jaden Collette, who did not play yesterday.
Today's U18 game featuring Northwood School versus Mount St. Charles Heights. Today's starting goalie for Northwood, number 30, Devin Shaker. Today's starting goalie for Mount, number 30, Jean Gillette.
Gillette getting the start. Trudeau to take the opening face-off against Vogel. And we are underway in Northwood Arena. Right off the draw, Burrell trying to poke it ahead, and they're going to whistle this dead right away for an offsides. 6 seconds into the hockey game. Up top for the Lancet, down low for Burrell. Burrell being harassed by Vogel. Vogel sends it ahead, got hit by Trudeau. And now near side for the Lancet. Vogel to Trudeau, got stripped of the puck. Oh, and two St. Charles players took each other out there as Vogel ran into Morgan. Now Rose in his own end. Burrell ran into Rose, who lost his glove. Here's a quick shot by Morgan, blocked by the Lancet. It'll be Vogel in the corner, battling for it. Paluso and the Lancet, the two Huskies in there to force that puck loose. The Lancet takes the fall. Paluso will turn and shake off Miller K. Trudeau touches it onto Burrell. Burrell is forced off the puck there. It comes to Ronnie K from Mount St. Charles. This one nearly turned over to Pigeon and then just sent ahead by Burrell, who will go off for a change. Moved ahead by Amichioli. Amichioli gave it up for Schneid. Now it's Chernosky, leaving it there for Line. Sam Line moving in, shooting, and a glove save made by Gillette. His first of the afternoon. Minute and 13 seconds gone by in the first period. A quick reminder that this game will be 3:20s, as the formatting tends to vary for a lot of the Huskies games. It'll be 3:20s with ice cuts during both intermissions this afternoon. Similar to yesterday's game. Out to the point, it's Chernosky to Carr, who shoots that one blocked early on by Sakura. It flutters into the corner and Line down there to touch it along for Will Schneid. Schneid down for Line, right out to the front, and Chernosky has that one-timer blocked by the stick of Montalvo. Now he'll move it up for Earhart. And this is poked back up ahead by Paluso. Whitfield sends it across. Montalvo out of his own end, plays it ahead to Earhart. Earhart, a shot and a save made by Shaker, who hangs on to it. A minute and 45 seconds gone by in this first period. Again, you mentioned the suspensions from yesterday. Coombs sitting out the game, had 17 penalty minutes yesterday. His counterpart, Warner, with 19, that he finished the game with. Out to the point, here's a long shot by Montaldo. That one deflects wide. Into the corner they go. Kent against Sakura, 15 on 15. Dropped back by Owen Flynn to Devin Bard, and ahead for Zhdanov, who gets it back to Bard and shoots. And that one blocked. Zhdanov during the rush in a defensive spot. Whitfield pressured by Bard. The two go into the corner. They jam away at it. This is Lees, who momentarily came away with the puck. Now back to being hounded by the Huskies. Not having trouble getting out of their own end. This is Sakura, hits center, tries to shoot in, but had that one blocked by Zhdanov. Now it's Flynn to Jack Kett, tried to get it up ahead for Trudeau. That pass missed everything and will result in an icing. 17:22 to go in the first period. We are scoreless from Northwood Arena. It'll be Fitzgibbon against Trudeau on this face-off. 17 on 17 here. This one touched out to the point. It's Georgie trying to hold the zone. Jaros unwittingly carried it out himself, and now it's loose in neutral ice. Huskies all over it. They'll maintain possession. Aspridge tried to move it up ahead for Trudeau. That went off the skate of a referee. Now Trudeau has it anyway. Gets it to Aspridge. Parker Aspridge off the boards. shot it straight into a pile of players that included Northwood's Hayden Newman. Here's a big hit by Ben Jaros on Lancet. Lancet, who took a pretty big shot last game from Austin Doyle, takes another one there from Ben Jaros, who has been largely insignificant this weekend. Hasn't really touched the puck a whole lot. Hasn't really been in the middle of the scrapping and melees either. Icing waved off. This is Line, able to shake free behind the Mountain net. Line for Schneid. Up top for Carr. Across Peluso. Peluso looks it over. Shoots. That got blocked by Jaros. He's got a heck of a shift so far. Schneid plays it toward the front of the net. It's loose. Chernosky picks it up and then tries to juggle it and bat it out of midair, but that one fanned on. Behind the net for Line. Line works it free. Continues to curl it around. Line will send it back into the corner. Now it's Schneid yielding to Chernosky. Chernosky tried to feed it front for Line, unable to do so. Had that one blocked by Yan. This one broke it up. Fitzgibbon had it for a moment. It's kept in the Mount St. Charles end by Chernosky. And now Mount will take over in their own end. Jaros moved into the Husky end. Peluso trying to send it up ahead. Put a man in neutral ice. Icing waved off. Menzel able to shake off Trudeau. This is moved up ahead. Hill to Vogel. Now Morgan. Tanner Morgan to Menzel, who couldn't handle the pass. He would have had a pretty good opportunity otherwise. Oh, that could have been a 2-on-1 for the Huskies, but Pigeon unable to fully corral that puck. Now Rose playing it out of his own end. Rose for Vogel. Vogel will move it up ahead. Saints have numbers as Vogel works against Jack Kent. Instead, it's picked up by Zhdanov, who goes into the corner with Hutch Rose, takes a hit. Now it's Vogel working along that far side. Sends it behind the Northwood net. Jack Kent gets on that one. Huskies control. This is Zhdanov off the boards, out of the zone, all the way down. And icing is the call here as Menzel will touch that one up. 14:44 to go in the first period. A scoreless game so far from Woonsocket. Face-off controlled by the Huskies. Sent around the boards by Asbridge. It pops up in the air off Flynn and exits the zone. Menzel will just hammer it right back in. Shaker will play it. Oh, could have been dangerous there as Kay was closing in. And now chipped out of the zone by the Huskies. Menzel gains his own near side. Menzel a long shot. That one punched out by Shaker. May have been headed wide. And now picked up and sent up ahead. That was Brutton, who tried to find Flynn on the near side. Now Flynn will move it ahead. Flynn to Brutton, who shoots. That one goes just wide. Out of the zone. Off the boards and up ahead from Asbridge. Brutton trying to knock it loose. And now it's taken by Flynn. Owen Flynn engaged in a battle with Amicioli. Now Bard tried to throw it toward the front of the net. Instead, it's picked up by Amicioli and now Kay. Kay will move it the other way. Amicioli has it back, tries to shoot. He fanned on it. And it's picked up by Lancet. Tried to lead Will Schneid, who was breaking, but unable to get all of that pass. It looked like he got hit on the way, too. That could have been another opportunity for Schneid, but unable to handle that pass. And now the Saints will come the other way. This is Earhart working against Peluso, who takes a nasty-looking fall there as he got jostled by Earhart, and now they score! A loose puck right in front was put in by Ben Lees. And Mount St. Charles have got their first lead of the weekend. So for Mount St. Charles, this is the quick early start they wanted. 6 minutes and 33 seconds in, and they got a 1-0 lead. Chernosky wins the face-off. Peluso will send it across the car. Carr trying to get it up ahead for Line. That'll be an icing as that pass off its mark. And Chernosky showing some frustration as he skates back to his own end. This is moved up ahead by Sky. In the wing corner, Strinovsky trying to nudge it through. Oh, there's a heavy hit by Line. He went hammering into Ben Reeves. This is moved across by Strinovsky, now Line. Strinovsky trying to chip it ahead, and now this is Whitfield clearing the zone. All the way down, it's Jack Kent. Kent will move it up ahead, joining the rush. Kent will send it up ahead, and now Pigeon. Georgie jostled him, loosened that puck up. It's Fitzgibbon controlling in the near side corner, taken away by Pigeon. Charles Pigeon cutting to the front, lost control of the puck. Kept alive by Burrell, but only momentarily as it's picked up and sent out of the zone by Austin Doyle. Tipped back in by Zhdanov. That one, it got caught on the side of the net as it took a funny bounce past Collette. They jam away at it behind the net. Controlled by Trudeau, he'll send it up the boards for Kent. He couldn't quite hold the zone, and he'll double back into his own end. Kent moves it up ahead. This is Burrell. Georgie took a fall. This could be an opportunity for the Huskies here. This is Doyle hurrying back to rim it around the boards for Yang. Yang almost got hit by Trudeau. Trudeau whipped on it. Comes around the boards. Georgie across. Doyle couldn't quite get it out. That's Aspridge holding the line. Georgie doubles it back. Good pinch there from the right side. Now Pigeon tried to feed the front of the net. It's there for Trudeau, but they're going to call a penalty. It's going to be a slash, and it's going to be against the Huskies, and it's going to be Trudeau serving the penalty. So Mount with an early chance to double their lead on the man advantage. .11:38 to go in the first period. Huskies down 1-0, and now they find themselves on the penalty kill here on Getaway Day in Rhode Island. The 4.5-hour bus ride back to Lake Placid later today. This one cleared immediately by Brutton, who's been a penalty-killing machine, particularly in the second and third period of yesterday's game. This is moved ahead by Mertz, working against Poliso. Mertz will circle the net, and this was Ronnie Hill, who took a fall and almost sprung Brutton on a breakaway accidentally. Now Amichioli will drop it back for Menzel. Menzel to Amichioli. Amichioli to Menzel. I'm sorry, the penalty was on Pigeon, not Trudeau, as I originally thought. Here's a long shot from Hill, and he scores. A power play goal for Ronnie Hill. I'm sorry, it looked like Jaros tipped it in front. Either way you look at it, it's 2-0 for Mount St. Charles early in the first period. And they have jumped all over Northwood here in the first 9 minutes, up by 2. Huskies will need to claw their way back. Face-off won by Mount St. Charles. This is Whitfield getting it over. This is moved ahead by Montaldo, and now controlled by Zhdanov. Zhdanov is hounded by Rose in the corner. This is Morgan lugging it along the boards. Vogel. From Chernovsky, here's a bomb from Whitfield that caught Morgan up high, and now Shaker is down and slow to get up as he punched at that with his blocker. May have gotten this blocker caught somewhere in the body of Mertz, who got tattooed by that thing as it deflected just wide. So good to see Shaker up on his feet. He'll stay in the game. A tie-up in the circle. This one almost came into the possession of Vogel right out in front. That would have been a huge opportunity. Now it's Aspridge. Had that one picked off by Vogel. Nudged along by Bard. On for Brutton, who skates after it. Collette attempted to steal it aside. This is Whitfield. It's bucked by Brutton. Bard. Out to the point, kept alive by Aspridge, who shoots. That got blocked by Vogel. And now it's Bard to the front. It's loose. It's kicking around. And now it's controlled by Mount. And Mount bench in an uproar as Brunton stayed on top of the goaltender there for what they thought was a little too long. This is carried up the other way by Flynn now. Owen Flynn will work it in. Forced off the puck there. It's Lees trying to move it across. Chipped out by Doyle. Now Earhart. Him and Ryan go hard into the boards. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was Sam Ryan. Ryan finishes a check on Lees. Into the Northwood end. This is Carr getting pounded by Earhart. Now it's Line off the boards, out to the point. Saints are offsides. Moved up ahead. That's going to miss everything. Icing waved off, however. Doyle and Schneid go into the near side corner. This is nudged free by Chernosky. And now Earhart trying to poke it out. Got it to Sekura. Sekura sends it toward the net. That got chipped free by Peluso. And now controlled by Line. Line moves it up for Chernosky. Chernosky to Schneid. Will Schneid will move it in. Shoot. That got blocked early on by Mertz. Now all the way out of the zone. That thing hit. They'll lance it on the way by. And now, well, I guess it's going to be an icing. Northwood bench wanted a call of some kind as Schneid was getting jostled. And now, with 8:40 to go, we'll get a whistle in the Mount St. Charles end. The Huskies down 2-0 here in the early part of this game. Pigeon able to win the draw. It comes to Barreau. He'll move it to Kent. Kent, a long shot deflected on goal. And a save made by Trillette. Out to the point. Kent has it again. Tried to send it down low for Trudeau. Had his stick held. And now it's Pigeon trying to work it to the front. That one got broken up. Pigeon continuing to hound Ronnie Kay. I'm sorry, that was Miller Kay who came away with the puck. Near side, it's Menzel sending it ahead. Shaker will watch that go around behind his net. And now Kent will play it from behind the Northwood net. This is moved up ahead for Trudeau. Trudeau trying to chip it ahead, working against Mertz, knocks him down. Trudeau got it to Pigeon. Pigeon from a tough angle shoots, and that one missed everything and went into the protective netting for a face-off. 8:01 to go in the first period. A neutral zone draw coming up. 2-0 Mount St. Charles in what has been complete opposite to the start yesterday for them. The goals from Ben Lees and Ronnie Hill. Oh, I'm sorry, not Hill. Ben Giroux. There's a tie up in the corner. This is poked free. Whitfield will send it ahead. And that'll go for an icing. 7:29 to go in the first period. The Huskies down 2-0 to Mount St. Charles. Here in the second of two games this weekend. They won the first one 5-1. Quick shot by McFarland. A pat save by Trillette. His best save of the afternoon thus far. Near side, Whitfield controls. Playing it out of his own end. Not quite. Now he's able to get it out. Newman unable to knock that one down. It's carried ahead by Giroux, who tried to get it across for Fitzgibbon, but that pass fluttered over his stick. This one is nudged free. It's Giroux who got it to Montaldo, who shoots, and Shaker makes the save. 6:56 to go. First period. Huskies down 2-0. Here's a quick shot and a save by Shaker on Yang, who was down and hurt after the play. And very, very slow to get up. Meanwhile, the Huskies control as Yang skates to the bench. Schreider moves it up ahead for Line. Line tried to send it ahead. Mount St. Charles were offsides here. Line is forced off the puck there by Hutch Rose. This is Doyle to the front, Vogel. Vogel to Morgan. St. Charles will break out of their own end here. Morgan. Lost it cross corner. This is chipped at by Zhidanov. Out to the point. Here's a long shot. Saves Shaker. It goes wide. There's Line laying a hit on Austin Doyle. Moved around to the near side. Poked through by Zhidanov. Not unable to keep it in. This is Georgie. Good play by Sam Line. Could lead to an opportunity. 2-on-1 for the Huskies with Georgie hustling back. Line shoots, stop. And as he tried to go for the rebound, he ran over Doyle. That could have been interference. Now it's Lancet able to hold the line. Trying to work it ahead for Pigeon. Now instead it's Georgie playing it across. This one lofted all the way out, and it will be an icing. 5:25 to go in the first period, and you've got to wonder why an arm didn't go up on that play by Line. That looked almost like a run block by Austin Doyle. Really surprised that didn't get called, which would have been huge to turn the momentum of this game. Here's a ferocious tie-up in the face-off circle that Mount St. Charles able to win, and now it's Earhart sending it ahead for Mertz. And now it's loose in the corner. Nudged free, this is Burrill. Trying to play it out of the corner, got it to Lancet, now over Asbridge. Parker Asbridge, little seam pass to Pigeon, couldn't quite handle it. Pigeon, able to flag it down, a turnover. Pigeon trying to poke it down low, and now it's played ahead, and it's going to be, looks like an offsides call, which the referee was signaling for. 4:56 to go, first period, 2-0 Mount St. Charles over the Huskies. Running around the boards by Menzel. Over from Mertz. Now Secura moves it up ahead. Lee shoots, blocker saves Shaker. Comes over to the far side for Earhart. Earhart turned it over to Barr. Devin Barr through center, got it across Owen Flynn. Flynn moves it ahead, he's working with Menzel. Flynn to Bardu. Shot from a tough angle, that one flagged down by Gillette. Now Barr gets hounded behind the Mount St. Charles net, and I believe that's going to draw a penalty on Mertz. He's going to head off and give the Huskies their first power play of the game. Or maybe not. So it'll be Bard skating to his own bench. It'll be Mertz skating to the penalty box. Huskies will get their first power play with a chance to swing the momentum of this game here. A game that has been all Mount St. Charles so far. Into the corner, nudged free by Line. Schneid able to chip it ahead for Line. Now Tronuski from behind the mountain net. Tronuski will move it. This is Line moving it up. Caluso to Line. Line shoots. That one gloved and held onto by Gillette, who has been dialed in here in the early going. Buck 36 to go on the Husky power play, their first of the game. 4:04 to go in the first period, with the Huskies in a 2-0 hole. It'll be Vogel against Trudeau. Trudeau able to win the draw, kept alive by Schneid. To Caluso, gets it back. Schneid down low for Tronuski, who mishandled it. And now it'll be Whitfield, unable to clear as he sent it straight to Line. And now it's Trudeau working it ahead for Tronuski. Shane Tronuski drops it back off for Trudeau. Trudeau off the boards for Will Schneid. Schneid got it across. Caluso, Line to the front. Oh, and that one glanced off the stick of Tronuski. Now Schneid to Tronuski. Out to the point. Caluso couldn't quite handle it. He's chased by Morgan. Now it's Line. Moving it up ahead. Line shoots. That got deflected just wide. All the way out of the zone. 50 seconds to play on the Husky power play. 3:15 to go in the opening frame. Caluso Drops it off for Schneid. Huskies will attempt to break in. This is Carr. Shooting in. Huskies will change up. Georgie will clear. Huskies just having trouble getting opportunities going right now. Even on this power play, they've spent a lot of it retrieving the puck out of their own end. This is Burrill dropping it off to Bard. Bard, in the front of the net. That got shrugged aside by Cholette. Brutton will move it to the point. Lancet to Brutton. Brutton shoots, save. Cholette goes into the corner. Final seconds tick off. The Husky power play, and we are at even strength once again. This is the Lancet trying to get it to the front. It came out to the point for Carr. Carr, a long shot that gets deflected into the corner. And now Fitzgibbon will backhand it out of the zone. Mertz chasing after the Lancet. And now over for Jack Kent, who sends it ahead, chipped ahead by Brutton, who goes off for a change. This is Doyle moving it ahead. Amichioli had that one poked away. Tronuski gets taken down. Could have been sprung for a breakaway there. Amichioli will touch it up ahead for Kay, who lugs it in against Zhdanov, who pins him to the boards. Jack Kent for Sam Line. Line engaged in a battle there in the corner, able to move it up. This is a long shot by Menzel that gets deflected just wide. This is Zhdanov having his stick held by Hill, and now Zhdanov able to move it along for Schneid. Buck 20 to go. First period. Huskies down 2-0. Have to make sure to stay on sides here, and they do, but unable to get anything from it. Tronuski lost his stick, regains it, skates off. Menzel being hounded by Trudeau. Amichioli turned it over. Shot, shoots, blocked. Good eat there from Kai Menzel as he prevented a probable glorious opportunity for Schneid. This play offsides. 52.5 seconds to go in the first period. The Huskies in a 2-0 hole. And Schneid upset with himself as he walks halfway down the tunnel here. He's mad that he couldn't capitalize on that opportunity, on that turnover. Whitfield to Montaldo, rimmed around the boards. Out to the point, kept alive by Lancet. Into the corner. Burrill knocks it loose to Pigeon. Pigeon is pinned along the boards there by Lees. Montaldo. And now it's Burrill trying to dance out in front with it, unable to do so. And now it's taken back the other way by Jaden Sakura. Sakura drops it back. Whitfield shoots and a save. Shaker. Rebound is loose and it goes just wide. The rebound controlled. Glove down by Whitfield. Couldn't get a shot off. And now a one-timer from Montaldo. Sizzles just wide. Final seconds tick off the first period. It has been all Mount St. Charles. A 2-0 deficit for the Huskies going into first intermission in a game that has looked completely different from yesterday's skirmish. It's Mount St. Charles 2, the Northwood Huskies nothing going into first intermission. We'll get an ice cut, and then we'll be back for the second period.
You guys out, right? Huh? You guys out?
I'm not sure we have.
Suspended.
He's suspended. Yeah, and then 6 is suspended.
That's the third guy.
6. You want to assessment. Yeah. Ritter finished with.
Was he the one that was getting into it with?
Yeah, so they both got tossed, they both got fighting majors. He finished with 17 points, he finished with 16.
Wow.
I don't know. So here we go, second period about to get underway. The Huskies find themselves in a 2-0 hole. Pigeon on the opening draw. I'm sorry, that's Line against Vogel. We are underway. Carr will move it up ahead for Line. Line gets hit by Vogel. Don't see Line get knocked down very often. And now that's Chernosky trying to send it towards the front. Now it's controlled by Whitfield. Whitfield will move it the other way. He'll shoot in. Into the corner. This is Carr who's down after the play. Slow to get up. Now Line takes the fall. As Carr limping to the bench. Carr takes it and almost able to lead Schneid on a breakaway. And that one goes in on goal and it's covered. 40 seconds gone by and already Gavin Carr got the worst of a collision there in the corner and he's hurting on the bench right now. Still just 40 seconds gone by here in the second period. Out to the point, Aspridge will send it ahead. Lorenzo. This one poked free and into the Husky end. Lorenzo tried to send it ahead. That one goes in on Chalette and he will cover. Minute and 8 seconds gone by in the second period, a 2-0 Husky deficit. couple people, and here's one out to the point. Long shot from Jack Kent gets blockered up into the boards. Trudeau poked off the puck there. This is Mertz sending it across, looking for Hill. Now it's Kent trying to relay it back. Mountain offsides. Moved up ahead for Burrell. Burrell trying to get it to Trudeau. He had that one knocked down. Pokes back up ahead. Jack Kent will shake free. Moved up ahead. This is Pigeon. Charles Pigeon flutters it in. It's covered by Gillette. And we'll get a whistle here. Oh, and Flynn gets demolished. He took a hard hit into the boards after the play was over, and he's shaken up as well. And there's going to be a penalty here on Secura. Man, that's another thing you don't see very often is Flynn not only getting hit after the play, but getting shaken up after it as well. And the Mount St. Charles bench. Charles bench giving it to the referees as the Huskies will go on the power play here. At this point, we just hope Flynn is okay. Flynn and Carr have both gone down in a span of about a minute and 40 seconds. Kept alive by Schneid. Chernovsky to Schneid, across. Peluso to Schneid. Chernovsky forced off the puck. Trudeau tried to get it to Schneid. It's kept alive by Peluso as that pass missed. Schneid had it poked away. Up to the point. This is Peluso moving it across. Line for Chernovsky. Chernovsky to Peluso. Down low for Schneid. Schneid to the front. It's loose and it's stopped and cleared. This is Peluso dropping it back. It's Schneid who moves it ahead. Schneid able to corral it. Schneid circling. Now it's cleared. So Carr back on the ice for this power play. Good to see him back out there. After he took that hit and limped off to the bench. This is Lalanza who got contacted by Morgan. He sends it back up ahead, and the Huskies once again unable to really get any sustained pressure, which has been a theme so far this game. They've had 2 power plays. They've spent about a quarter of 1 power play in the offensive end. Total. And out of the zone again. This is Carr from behind the net. Got it over Lalanza. Oh! Overskated the puck and then got dumped by Fitzgibbon. Sorry, that was Vogel who made the hit. This one cleared. Final 20 seconds of the power play. The Huskies just unable to get anything going here. Moved ahead by Bard. Devin Bard had that one poked off of him. Now Pigeon trying to shake free of Kay. He does. Pigeon trying to move it out in front. It's loose. Pigeon lost his stick, and it's cleared into the Husky bench. And play will stop. 15:54 to go in the second period. Here in a game where the Huskies have just not been able to get quality chances. They've had 2 power plays and have not really tested Gillette, who's played well, but again, hasn't really been challenged that often. This is Trudeau into the corner. Trudeau to the front for Pigeon and a save, Gillette. And now Pigeon getting wrestled there in the crease. I don't know what Pigeon did to warrant that kind of manhandling in front of the net, but Pigeon not really the instigator type. Line couldn't handle it. This is sent ahead. Chernovsky unable to corral it. Off the boards, up ahead for Kay. Kay will move it in front on Michioli, shoots and a save by Shaker. This is Lyon playing it out of his own end. Moving it up ahead. Chernovsky able to poke it further into enemy territory. Goes into the corner against Menzel. This one's sent around the boards. Lyon unable to pinch. Skated up by Mertz. Mertz sends it around behind Shaker. Now Jack Kent. Kent off the boards, up for Schneid. Will Schneid will move it ahead. And that one broken up and sent back down the ice. Zhanov lost his glove. This is Schneid unable to get it into the zone. Gillette will knock that down behind his own net. Trudeau bumps Menzel. Moves out toward the front of the net, played aside by Shaker. Now Carr drops it back. Schneid. No, sorry, there's Gillette out. Off the boards, looking for Schneid. This one sent up ahead. Icing waved off. Around the boards, kept alive by Trudeau. Had that one pop up in the air on him. It's Burrill. Trudeau getting hounded there. Now Pigeon. Pigeon to the point for Caruso. A long shot. That one deflects just wide. Oh, Pigeon forces a turnover. Got it to Trudeau, who shoots. And Gillette all over it once again. And now Pigeon getting into it with Earhart. It'll be Lyon against Fitzgibbon for this face-off. 14 minutes to go in the second period. The Huskies being shut out 2-0 so far in this one. And it's taken over by Jaros. Jaros will move it in and send it late into the netting. It got tipped. We get a face-off. 13:55 to go. Second period. Face-off won by the Huskies and played ahead. It's Chernovsky trying to chip it free. He does. Shane Chernovsky forced off the puck there by Yang. This one pops high in the air. Chernovsky trying to get to it, unable to do so. And now Schneid will send it up ahead. Chip on goal. Shrugged aside by Shaker. Play stopped. 13:24 to go. Face-off control by the Huskies. Near side, it's Bard. Working it up. Bard moving it ahead. Tried to feed the back and the right in front. That was taken the other way by Morgan. Into the Mount St. Charles end, or the Northwood end, I'm sorry. This one poked free, skating after it is Flynn. Good to see Flynn back on the ice after getting shaken up on the play that ultimately drew the second penalty. This is gloved down by Bard, who may have been offside. Here's a call upcoming. It's going to be against the Huskies. And it's going to be Brunton taking the penalty. And it'll be Bard heading off. And Mount St. Charles about to go on their third power play of the afternoon. 2-0 for Mount St. Charles, trying to make it a 3-0 game. This one's sent out by line all the way down. Collette thought about coming out of his net to play it. Now Chernuski down there to forecheck. Moved up ahead. Menzel for Amichioli. Out to the point from Mertz. Mertz, long shot tipped just wide. Chernuski jamming away and it was taken by Amichioli. Now up ahead for Carr. Carr will chip it ahead.
7:19 of the second period.
Knocked down, Jaros moves it from Mertz. Back up top, Menzel. Long shot. Oh, what a block. Owen Flynn, who is hurting after blocking that one, a stinger, and he collapses in the tunnel after heading off the ice. My goodness. That was one heck of a shot block there by Flynn, who is hurting there on the bench. Around the boards it goes. Secura down there. Up top, Montaldo, long shot, stop Shaker. Oh, the rebound got juggled around. The puck winds up in the net. Shaker is down, but they're going to blow the whistle. So Flynn being attended to on the bench, and it's going to be another power play. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 24 seconds. Another 2 minutes of power play time for Mount St. Charles. Just everything going south for the Huskies right now as they try to claw their way back into this game. 11:05 to go in the second period. Controlled by the Huskies. Sent around the boards by Peluso and out of the zone. Whitfield skating after it. Whitfield moving it ahead.
Northwood penalty number 28, Palmer Gaston. Penalty for Northwood.
Morgan to Whitfield. Across. Time ticking off the 5-on-3. Comes down low for Shakira to Whitfield. Oh, what a block by Chernuski. And now a lead pass ahead for Schneid. Will Schneid in on goal. He scores! The Huskies have life. Schneid, a short-handed goal to cut the lead in half. He was all alone behind the defense. After Bard came off, they send out Schneid as the lead man. As Bard got off the ice, a stroke of genius by the Husky coaching staff to get him out there all the way behind the defense, and a shorthanded goal from their top scorer has the Huskies back within one. This is Amichioli moving it in, and that one glanced off the stick of Schneid. Now it's Mertz across Amichioli, trying to get it to the front. That one got blocked by Schneid. And speaking of blocks, that goal was only possible because of the block by Chernuski on a pretty hard shot. Now Zhdanov wrestling Amichioli into the corner. Out to the point for Mertz. Line trying to signal. Pass across. Stop. Shaker. Rebound loose. It's still kicking around. Now Hill shoots. That got blocked by Peluso. What a play. And now all the way out of the zone. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Mount St. Charles. Now Mertz gains the zone. He's got Morgan with him. Mertz trying to kick off Peluso. Up top. This one broken up, but not out of the zone. It's Morgan delaying. Mertz looks it over. Got it across from Morgan. Morgan got it down low. And this one to the front from Hill. And now cleared, but not out. Mertz got it back. Morgan across from Menzel, who had an open net to shoot at, but fanned on the pass. Now Flynn in there battling for it. Good to see him back on the ice after taking that stinger earlier. Here's a long shot from Mertz. That one glanced off the stick of Flynn and into the near side corner. This is Flynn moving it back up the ice. Flynn has Chernuski with him. Flynn shoots, that one stopped. The rebound goes over to the far side. Trudeau will play it deep. Here's a check finish by Flynn, who heads off. Power play over. This is Yang. Had that one poked free. The Lancet moving it up from Montaldo. Montaldo tried to shoot. That one got blocked. And now behind the Husky net, it's the Lancet. The Lancet for line, and along the near side, they jam away at it right in front of the Mount St. Charles bench. Now a long shot by Secura. That one misses everything. A howitzer 5 feet over the head of Shaker into the netting. 8:20 to go in the second period. The Huskies finally on the board after the shorthanded goal by Will Schneid. Face-off won by the Huskies. This is Judenov. Moving it up ahead. Chipped at by Bard. All the way back, it'll be Georgie. Over for Doyle. Austin Doyle for Secura. Secura moves it ahead. Secura still working. Secura to the front. It's stopped by Shaker. Oh no, it actually, I think he missed the net. It went into the corner. Out to the point, Georgie, long shot goes wide of Shaker into the near side corner. Oh, and a heavy collision along the near side as Bard ran into Doyle. And now back in his own end, it's Georgie. Georgie will play it ahead for Earhart, who gets it to Lees, who has a goal in this game. Earhart couldn't quite handle that, and it went into the corner. And now it's controlled by Brutton. Brutton able to clear the zone, finds Bard. Bard doubles it back. Zhdanov joins the rush. He'll move it in. Zhdanov, a long shot. That one goes wide. Now Bard in the near side corner. This is Menzel trying to shake off Brutton. Brutton took a bit of a fall there. Now all the way out. Peluso after it. Out to the point, it's Menzel playing it deep. There's a collision in front of the net. It looked like Vogel and Carr got tangled up. Now Mertz, a long shot right in, and a save made by Shaker. Easy pad save there. This is Peluso working it up. Trudeau attempted to chip it free, and the play is going to be called offsides. 6:26 to go in the second period. The Huskies back within one after the shorthanded goal by Schneid. Face-off controlled by the Huskies. Ahead for Schneid. Now Asbridge fanned on the first attempt, now got it to Tronoski. And now it's Line, dropping it back. Asbridge, now the Lancet off the boards, trying to get it up ahead. Tronoski skating after it, pressuring Hutch Rose. Loose puck corralled by Mount St. Charles. They'll exit the zone with it. Off the boards. And now in for Asbridge. Asbridge moves it ahead. Gets it over Tronoski. Tronoski right in for Asbridge, unable to get a clean handle on it, or else he probably would have buried it. Now Tronoski right out in front, and then it deflected into the corner, and now turned over to Hill, and now Menzel up ahead for Kay. Kay will get in the zone, gets by the Lancet. Kay moving into the front, and a save by Shaker. Beautiful stop as they sprawled across to Rob Miller Kay. Moved up ahead, it's Trudeau chipping it ahead. Trudeau trying to get it to the front for Pigeon, couldn't quite connect, and now Zhdanov will shag it at the blue line and keep it in. Now it's Trudeau, jostled by Winfield. Whitfield skates it out of the zone, moves it through center. And the Mount St. Charles Saints are offsides again for seemingly the 15th time this weekend. They had a bunch called on them in the third period yesterday. And now the miscue is starting to pop back up for the Saints as they try to protect a one-goal lead. Moved into the Husky end. Peluso to Flynn. Owen Flynn able to chip it ahead. Bard. Mount St. Charles will send it out of the zone. Carr flags it down just inside his own blue line. Gets it over to Bard. And now a penalty. It's going to be a penalty on Fitzgibbon for hitting Gavin Carr. Huskies will go back on the power play. And Ritter Coombs is chirping the Mount St. Charles bench. Remember, he's suspended. He's watching the game with Parker Thompson, who's also there watching and chirping the Mount St. Charles bench from his spot in the concourse.
Now penalty number 17, Patrick Fitzgibbon. Minor penalty for roughing. Minor penalty 15-18.
This is rimmed around the board. Kept alive by Schneid. Trudeau to Chernovsky, got it back to Trudeau. Trudeau looking. And now knocked it out of the zone. Peluso lost it momentarily. And now to the far side, it's Schneid who sends it deep. Under a minute 30 to go on the Husky power play. This is Chernovsky attempting to gain a foothold in the zone. Unable to. Peluso jams it free. And into the Husky end. Shaker out of his net to play. And he'll cover. And a jab there by Earhart on Shaker. And both Schneid and Peluso in there to give him the business after the little spear. And Ritter Coombs once again chirping. I'm hearing so soft coming from that area of the arena. So Coombs doing his best to get in his opponent's heads, even when he's been suspended for doing so. Good to see the effort. This is Carr moving it in. Oh, it's shorthanded 2-on-1. This is Yang with Jaros. Yang shoots high. He missed everything. Kept alive by Mertz. And now Burrill. Carr will drop it off for the Lancet. Huskies will start back up with it. 40 seconds to play on the power play. Burrill will gain the zone and send it cross ice and out. And Carr will have to regroup. Doubles it back for the Lancet. The Lancet cross ice for Bard. He'll gain the zone. Bard turns, drops it down low. It's Brutton. Has it down low. Brutton moves it up top. Long shot, Lancet. That one deflects just high. This one nudged free. Carr will keep it alive. Knocked down. Deflected. Burrill moving in. He shoots, and that one blocked early on by Menzel. Power play over. Burrill out of the corner. Keeping it alive. Burrill is taken down, and a penalty coming up. Burrill draws a penalty, and it's going to be Menzel heading off for a slash. And the Huskies will go right back on the man advantage with 2:32 to go in the second period. And you just wonder if the momentum's just starting to slowly but surely swing back in the Huskies' favor after quite frankly a subpar first period, starting to get their act together again. Chernovsky to take the face-off against Vogel.
Now penalty number 2, Kai Menzel. Minor penalty for tripping. Time of the penalty, 17:28 of the second period.
And so the referees once again forced to explain to the Mount St. Charles bench that legit penalties are indeed legit penalties. Here's a fall taken by Morgan. This one toward the front. A backhander from Trudeau. Stop. Rebound is loose. And it's stopped by Gillette, who was all over that one. That's the first real opportunity for the Huskies on any of their power plays so far this game. Out to the point, it's Peluso. Got it across, it's Line, holding the line. This one cleared all the way out, and Shaker, just barely got a piece of it as it went wide. This is Vogel, gets checked there, now Schneid, moving it up ahead. Schneid drops it off, Trudeau for Line, back to Trudeau. Trudeau up top, Peluso looks, shoots, that got blocked by Vogel. Kept alive by Schneid. Schneid looking, feeds Peluso. Peluso got it across. It's Line to Peluso. Peluso to Schneid, tried to get it across the line. Unable to connect, that pass got deflected. Peluso will keep it alive. Into the corner now. Chernovsky to the front. Chernovsky gets bumped off, and now Line shoots. That one stopped by Gillette. And now Line attempting to jam away at it. Controlled by Trudeau. Trudeau getting it to Line. Line across. This one deflects right on goal. Gillette lost it, and it's stopped by Gillette on the rebound, and Schneid cannot believe it. He thought he had a wide open net. And Patrick Vogel limping after a couple shot blocks and a couple other nice plays. Still 46 seconds to go in the Husky power play and a $1.18 to go in period number 2. This is Bard. Jammed away, and it'll go all the way out, and Shaker will play it. 30 seconds to play on the Husky power play. This is moved up ahead, Earhart. Earhart will chip it ahead. And now it's Carr. Carr moving it up ahead. Carr drops it off, it's Burrill. Burrill moves it ahead. Matisse Burrill drops it off. Valancek to the front. That got blocked. Valancek gets hammered, and now springing is Secura, and